Hey guys, so today we're actually going to be looking at how to create two common types of skeleton loading animation. So first we have the fade in fade out skeleton animation, and then we have the shimmer effect skeleton loading animation. So let's begin. So yeah, skeleton loading animation is a type of loading interaction that occurs when the content of a screen is still downloading. You can refer to this as bones representing placeholders of the content to be displayed after the loading animation is finished. So as a UI UX designer, this type of loading animation not only gives your app or product a better visual appeal, but it also tends to give a faster perceived duration, which is the user know they don't get to wait long when they see this type of loading animation, and also it keeps your product up to trend, just as you see on your YouTube and Spotify. So with that being said, let's jump right into the practical aspect. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be making use of this screen that I recently designed. On my left here, I have the skeleton loading state, and on my right here, I have the final state. So let's get to it. So I'm going to make use of the rectangle tool, and this rectangle tool is going to serve as a placeholder. The contents, the text, the shapes, and every other thing on the final screen. So I'm just going to use the same dimension as this. So I'll just say this. Sample this. Use my eyedropper to pick this color here, and then I'll go ahead and make this a component set where I can make this, like I can say a faded skeleton, or whichever you, and I'll create a variant for this. Can make the default. Just expand this right here and make this a little bit darker in shade. Just step down the color like this, and I'll switch over to the prototype to create the interaction. So after delay, smart animates with an easy, making this 1 milliseconds, 1200 fade in, and take this back to after delay, still 1 milliseconds, but then I'll reduce this to 600 milliseconds, but fade out is out. So since this is a placeholder, I'm gonna use this to replace every other one I have here, and I'll ensure that it's properly aligned with the one beneath it, like this. And then I'm just gonna do this as quickly as I can. Okay, so after arranging the placeholders, I'll head over to my prototype to set up the interaction. So I click on the prototype and I drag the skeleton screen to the final state, and I'll set it to after delay of 3000 milliseconds, and with a smart animate ease in with a 500 milliseconds duration. So I'm just going to play this to preview how it looks like. So yeah, that's the preview of the first skeleton loading animation, the ease in ease out fade skeleton animation. So I'm just gonna head in straight to the second type of loading animation, which is the shimmer effect skeleton animation. So I'm just gonna go back to the design tab and select the placeholder and deselect it so I don't get to start afresh. So I'm just going to rename this placeholder to bone, and after that I'm going to draw a rectangle and select my fill color, apply a gradient, and slant it horizontally, and I'm going to add a third step to the gradient, make the middle one all white, ensuring that it's at 50%. This is my own preset. You can adjust yours to suit how you want it, but this is just how it's done. So I'm going to select the other color, just adjust this. I'll make the opacity 0 to hide off the edge, the sharp edge. So I'm just going to slant it a little bit, then I'll select this bone and place it. I'll select that rectangle and place it inside the bone frame. Then I'll select the bone and clip content, so it will clip. It's just going to hide off the extra parts. So I'm going to make this a component set. I'll make the bone a variant. Going to make this a variant, and inside the bone I'm just going to rename that rectangle. I'm just going to rename it to shimmer effect. So I'll take off the previous one and just add another variant, so it will just have the same name applied. So what I'm going to do is I'll select the shimmer effects on the second variant, and I'll push it all over to the other side, ensure it moves to the other side, and I'm just going to align, ensure its constraint is set to right and top, and the first one constraints to be first and left. And I'll just head over to the prototype tab to apply the interaction. So for the first, I'm going to make it after delay with 300 milliseconds, smart animate with a linear fill. So I just want it to move smoothly. The linear, I'm going to make use of the linear fill. It is 600 milliseconds duration, and then now the the reverse, I'm just going to make it still after delay with a 1 millisecond, but then I'm going to make it instant, so it will just have a quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this skeleton screen, and I'm just going to do the same, go through the same process by replacing the placeholders with this second shimmer effect placeholder. I'm just going to speed up this process. Okay, so yeah, after that I'm just going to go to the prototype tab to check out his to set his duration, where in here I will just play it. So there you have it, the second common type of skeleton loading animation, the shimmer effect. So yeah, you have it, the fade in fade out loading animation, and then the shimmer effect loading animation. So if you actually found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up and also do well to subscribe to this channel. See you on the next video.